Most people treat their careers, their finances, and their personal growth like a lottery ticket. They sit back, do the bare minimum, and passively hope that luck will eventually step in and hand them the success they desire. This is a passive trap. Waiting for a lucky break is not a strategy, it is a gamble. When you rely on external circumstances to save you, you surrender complete control over your destiny. Real achievement does not belong to the lucky. It belongs to the executors who understand how to take calculated risks and engineer their own outcomes. A gamble is driven by emotion, desperation, and ignorance. It involves throwing your resources at an uncertain venture with no real understanding of the variables, hoping against hope that the odds will magically swing in your favor. A calculated risk, on the other hand, is built on data, preparation, and downside management. It means looking directly at a high-stakes opportunity, meticulously analyzing the potential failure points, preparing for the worst-case scenario, and stepping forward anyway. You aren't hoping you won't crash. You are building a parachute before you jump. The biggest risk you can possibly take in life is playing it completely safe. When you refuse to take any chances because you are terrified of making a mistake, you guarantee your own stagnation. The world moves too fast for caution to be a virtue. While you are sitting on the sidelines waiting for absolute certainty, someone else is stepping into the arena, gathering data through action, and tilting the probabilities in their favor. Every master was once a disaster who refused to quit. But more importantly, they were individuals who stopped rolling the dice and started calculating their moves. To shift from gambling to executing, you must start treating your goals like a chessboard. Look at the variables you can control. If you want to start a new business, launch a creative project, or pivot your career, stop waiting for the green light of absolute safety. Instead, ask yourself what the worst possible outcome is, whether you can survive it, and what small experiment you can run right now to test the waters. By lowering the stakes of individual failures while increasing your frequency of execution, you stop relying on fickle luck and start building an unstoppable momentum. Stop wishing for a lucky break, start analyzing your risks, and take control of the board.